Leading a small group for me personally has helped establish a good foundation of friendships that I hadn't previously had here at church. The concept behind the group, it's called Moms Build Your Village. And it's said a lot that it takes a village to raise a child, and now that I am a mom, I 100% believe that. Whether it's your immediate family, whether it's your friends, whether it's teachers, Sunday school teachers, there's a huge sphere of influence that the world has on your kids. And it does take a village to raise your children. And this group has been such a blessing because it has helped me find people in the church that I have things in common with that I might not have noticed before. By being involved in this small group, it's been a huge blessing for me and hopefully for them as well, because you find those commonalities with people that you didn't know existed before. And you can share your struggles and know that you're not alone. Motherhood can be really hard, but it's incredibly rewarding. And to be surrounded by people who experience life the same way that you do. They may have the same struggles, they may not, they've been there before, or they haven't, and to be surrounded by people who can influence your life and your children's lives has been a huge blessing. As a mom, as a woman, as people in general, I guess, society tells you so often that your life needs to be put together. You need to look put together, your house needs to be clean, you need to be good at everything that you do. And as a mom, I found out that that's not the case, especially for me. It's really difficult at a lot of times. And I think that the small group, people have learned through being in the small group that it's okay to have your messes. Life is messy, it's not perfect. We need to have more opportunities like that people can feel okay in your mess, and know that you're not alone. And I think that this group for me, but also hopefully for the other people who attend, that it shows that even in spite of your messes, you're doing what you're called to do by loving your kids. And if everything else at the end of the day falls apart, that's okay, because you are doing the thing that God calls you to do by Him giving those kids to you. Your messes are okay as long as your purpose is achieved. It's been amazing to see how God took something that I had previously thought was a weakness or, not a failure, but a weakness in my own life, that He took that as a learning opportunity, not only for me, but also for the others in the group. That, this group came together from an issue that I had seen in my own life that needed improvement. And through this group, I've been able to bless and mentor other people through the struggles that I have been through, and they in turn have done that for me. And had I not been sensitive enough to realize that this weakness that I had previously viewed in my life, that God kept bringing back to me and saying, hey, here's something that you could help others with. He took a weakness and turned it into a teachable moment, and that to me was really cool. And I think if you have an idea for a small group, or if you've been considering a small group, bring up the idea, or be open to the idea that something that you are struggling with could be something that someone else is struggling with. There is huge power in numbers, and we're not alone. And these small groups have really helped affirm that for me, in that I'm not alone in what I'm going through. And even though I previously thought it was a weakness, God has turned it into a strength, because I was open to the idea of Him using that in me to help other people and let them help me at the same time.